We are currently at Shanti Colony in Saligramam, where a 90-flat apartment complex has been facing iron water issues for the past 5 years. Despite trying various online filters, they've seen no results. We are here to properly treat the water. The yellow water has made it difficult for residents to use things like washing clothes or flushing toilet, and these small problems have caused a lot of frustration. In this 90-flat apartment, we have installed an iron removal filtration system. Now the residents are using clear white water and are very happy with the results. Let's take a look at how we've implemented the system, how it works, and how it has been built to last. The process of 2 large iron removal plants filtration systems. Now she is going to explain.
Typically, other vendors provide just one iron removal plant, which often doesn't work effectively. That's why we've installed 2 filtration systems. One is a dual media filter and the other is a multi-grade filter. The best part is that we don't require any media changes for the cylinders, and we offer a 10-year warranty. We also provide a written assurance that the media won't need to be changed. This fully automatic backwash valve eliminates the need for an operator, as it automatically performs backwashing at the right time. It detects how much water is sent to the filtration system and provides the appropriate amount of backwash. Before this process, there is a larger process called aeration, which she will explain.
Even if there are 2 cylinders, if we process the bore water directly into the filtration system, which causes it to turn brown again. Initially, if the water contains rust, it's called iron water. The water coming from the bore is originally clear, or white in color. To change the color of the water, we need a special area called the aeration tank. As you've seen in many of our videos, we've installed a syntax tank to aerate the water. Since this is a 90-flat apartment, we've used a 60,000-liter tank for the aeration process. The apartment has specified that the sump should not be left open, but we still need airflow to circulate oxygen. System is located near the plant area. In this system, chlorine is mixed and then sent through a tube, allowing it to be dosed effectively. There is a difference between directly pouring the chlorine and using the dosing system. If chlorine is poured, it tends to settle at the bottom. However, when it's aerated through the dosing pump, it spreads evenly, helping to eliminate biological contamination. Using this chlorine dosing system reduces the aeration time. We have installed 2 large air blowers and diffusers. The blowers help to artificially inject oxygen into the sump, ensuring there is enough oxygen available. The filter feed pump is used to pull water from the sump about 1/2 foot above the bottom and direct it to the plant area. Once the water reaches the plant, it flows through the first pipeline and enters the first cylinder, which is a fully automatic dual media filter that removes most of the iron substances. The filtered water then moves to the second filter.
The multi-grade cylinder is also fully automatic, so there's no need for manual backwashing. To prevent pressure buildup, we have installed 2 vacuum breakers. The most important feature is the fully automatic control panel, which protects the system and manages any electrical malfunctions in the plant. If we have 2 cylinders like this, there shouldn't be any iron-contaminated water. To check the filtration quality, we've installed a tap on the delivery line. Here, we can see if the water is brown or crystal clear. Only the crystal clear water is sent to the treated water tank. If the water appears yellow, we need to check the filter. We run the pipeline to the treated water tank, but before that, we've installed a bypass system. If there's any issue with the filter, we can use the bypass to send raw water directly to the treated water tank, ensuring there's no water shortage. This pipeline carries water to the treated water tank. The water is directed underground to reach the tank. Since it's a cement tank, it looks like this, but you can easily tell the difference between the raw water tank and the treated water tank by their color. From here, the water is pumped to the overhead tank using a submersible motor.
The tanks are large and fully automatic, but the real satisfaction comes from seeing the difference between raw water and treated water. First, we observe the raw water, and then we look at the treated water. Notice how brown the raw water is, and now we can check the treated water from the delivery line near the plant area. We collect a sample from the tap here. Compare the color of the raw water with the filtered water. You can clearly see the difference. The sample from the raw water tank looks much brown from the sample taken from the treated water tap.
We are currently at Shanti Colony, Saligramam, in a 90-flat apartment, and Mr. Javid, the president of the apartment, is with us. We've installed a fully automatic iron removal plant filtration system here. They received quotes from Ion Exchange and 2 other vendors. From what I've observed, this project involved a lot of groundwork. You've probably seen many of our videos with detailed explanations. I'd just like to hear some honest feedback from Mr. Javid about the workmanship, the product, and the water results.
Hello viewers, here's how we got started. We began by getting quotes from several companies, including Ion Exchange. We carefully analyzed all the quotes to see what services they were offering. Our first choice was Ion Exchange, followed by WaterSparks and another company whose name I can't recall, but WaterSparks provided a very reasonable quote. We also watched WaterSparks' previous project video to see how they handled installations, and based on that, we decided to go with WaterSparks. When we started the installation process, we only had one tank, but we realized we needed an additional sump for aeration process. So, we renovated an existing sump and the filtered water will flow into the existing sump tank. We wanted to complete the work within a reasonable budget, which is why we chose WaterSparks. They installed 2 filters, a multigrade filter and a dual media filter. After the work was finished, we started getting good quality water. The main goal was to get clean water without any yellow stains or unpleasant smells. Both the smell and the yellow stains have been completely removed, and now we are getting clear water. We have 100% clear and clean water. We are really satisfied with WaterSparks.
Thank you so much for your time.
We WaterSparks as a team handle all our projects with great teamwork and ensures customer 100% satisfaction. Thank you.